Welcome back to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank y'all so much for stopping by again today. A lot of men come to the Philippines broke to begin with. And that's why you hear so many horror stories about men going broke. They were broke when they got off the plane. Let's have that discussion. You know, just from my experience, and I talked to hundreds of men, guys, I promise you, over the last 4 years, probably thousands. The men who have money when they come over here, big 401ks, who are rich to begin with, they keep their money, they hold on to it. There's a reason they became rich in the first place. They know how to manage their money. Yeah, there's some horror stories of men coming over here giving away fortunes, but really it's very few compared to the men who have that kind of money to begin with. Most of us, myself included, when we come over here, we really don't have enough money. We're broke when we get here. When I tell y'all I had $17,000 when I came over here and about $1,900 per month in renewal income, that wasn't enough. I would have went broke were it not for my YouTube channel. I'd be back in the matrix working. You know, that's why I don't take this thing for granted. I'm very fortunate. I'm very thankful and appreciative for y'all's viewership and your support. But most of us, I'm going to go out on a limb and say most of us come over here broke. When we get off the plane, we're broke. We don't have enough money. We go back home quietly. We don't tell anybody. But on the other hand, these are the guys who you get the most pushback over here. Oh, don't buy a house. Don't build a house. Rent. Because they can't afford to do that. Oh, don't get married. And don't date women with children. Because they can't afford to take care of a woman with children. And I want to say this to Filipinos. My heart goes out to you when you get hooked up with one of these broke men and you find out they're not who they say they are. And some of you are smart enough. You say, forget that. I'm throwing you back. I'm getting somebody else. Because I'm not living any better than what I was living before I met you. So let's have that conversation. This is one of the misconceptions about the Philippines. We think we've got enough money to come over here. You saw Broke John. He had $30,000. It's not enough, guys. And that's why we go broke. The stories you hear about men going broke, oh, young men going broke, brocus erectus, they were broke to begin with. They're hoping by coming to the Philippines that they can extend their brokenness. They're looking for cheap thrills. They're trying to get something for nothing. And soon they realize it's much more expensive over here than they thought. Or not so much being more expensive, but it takes a lot more money to really live over here and live comfortably than they thought. So they were broke to begin with. Most of the guys, you know, they're living over here on a pension. Okay? They're not rich. They're nowhere near rich. They're living paycheck to paycheck. Even the digital nomads. The guys over here who really have money, you see building these big houses and this and that, they hold on to their money. They know what they're doing. That's why they accumulated the money to begin with. It's the cheap Charlies that talk all the crap online, telling you what you should and should not do. I saw a guy built a nice house. I'm trying to think where he built it. Lady, and he only spent like, I think altogether 1.7 million. But it was like a 72 square meter house, and all the guys in the comment, you got cheated and this and that. The man got a great job. I think it came out to be like $28,000 or $29,000 for that house he built. You're not going to get anywhere near that in the West. A nice house, this guy. If I could just think about, if you just put in the search in YouTube of building a house in the Philippines, it's going to come up. You're going to see it. He paid like 1.7. But all the naysayers over here, these guys are broke. They either broke or they're not over here to begin with. These are the ones who have all the answers. They're scraping by over here, man. That's why you hear so many stories. Guys who are responsible, they don't go broke over here. Guys who bring enough money, they don't go broke. See, I wasn't worried about that. That was the last thing on my mind, do I have enough money? I was going to try it anyway. Okay, I was going to make it work some kind of way, but honestly, I didn't have enough money, man. It's not enough money to come over here and live in the Philippines, man. Okay, because my renewal income, I knew it was going to eventually drop and continue to drop because people die, they change insurances, etc. Were it not for my YouTube channel, which I'm very proud of, by the way. You can't shame me with that. I'd be on a hamster wheel, man. Okay? But I wanted to come on here and talk about this because the biggest question that you get is, how much money do I need? Can I live on this or can I live on that? If you have to ask, you can't afford to live here. Okay, let's just keep it real. If you have to ask how much money you need or how much it costs, y'all heard that saying before, you can't afford it. You better rethink your plan. You don't have to live here 100% of the time. But that's usually a variable to let you know whether or not you can afford to live here if you have to ask. Because that's the number one. All you got to do is make a cost of living video. You're going to get click after click after click. Okay? Because most men, they know they're broke in their home country. They're just going to extend their brokenness a little bit over here. Okay? They just become Mr. Brokers Erectors when they come over here. Instead at home, you a bum. You're just going to be Mr. Bum over here. Your money will stretch a little bit longer, but those effed up decisions that you made that caused you to be broke in the first place, you're going to make the same effed up decisions over here. So thank y'all so much for stopping by. I'm not putting anybody down. I just like to talk about real stuff. I turned on YouTube today, and so many young men going broke. Why men go broke in the Philippines? Why are so many men going broke? And I'm thinking because they were broke to begin with. Let's just be honest. They come over here broke, looking for cheap thrills. I feel sorry for the woman who gets involved with guys like that, who have no ambition. They're just trying to make that little pension stretch. And the woman is living no better than she was when she met you. But they're waking up to it. They're saying, oh, forget that. I'm going to try again. Even though they know that the dating pool is a cesspool that they dipping into. It's not like ours. We got a better we got a better dating pool. We know about what we're going to get. They have no idea. Okay? So it doesn't matter if they think you rich or not. They're going to find out that you're not. Most of us are not. There are a lot of rich guys over here. And they stay rich. They hold on to their money. They don't go broke. The broke men who go broke were broke to begin with. So thank y'all so much for stopping by. If you're in America, if you're in the Philippines, wherever you are, find it in your heart to help somebody. Not a day goes by that I don't help somebody. Every single day. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. We help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay out of trouble. I'll see you next time. Don't do anything stupid. Don't come over here broke. Okay, and you already know if you broke. You got low credit scores. You got high debt. You always asking the question, how much money I need. If you have to ask, you can't afford to live here.